This really, I thought, posed an interesting challenge, Mike, in that you had the big win over a name opponent, and then you had the Christmas holiday, you come back home to play a smaller school. You had to be on guard, didn't you?
Well, without a doubt. I think, that's a coach's nightmare when you talk about that particular game.
Right.
Against a guy like Dave Luce. Dave Luce has been coaching for a long time, a St. Louis native, and he's done an outstanding job there. They played Tennessee on the road. They play at Kentucky. It's a 6-point game with 6 minutes to go. So they're battle tested, and I thought they had everything to gain and nothing to lose coming in.
Let's look at the highlights now. Mizzou and the Austin Peay State University Governors, just a few days before the end of the 2009 year. And the Tigers, Coach, I mentioned on the radio, I think the nets on the baskets were just sizzling. I mean, you guys were torching them, shooting better than 60% really throughout most of the game.
Well, it seemed like at home we really shot the ball well, and we can just kind of muster some of that up and take it on the road. But there's Kimmy knocking down some shots. But we're making great, if you watch a great ball movement, and guys are in rhythm, they knock shots. There's Miguel Paul creating a shot. But it makes it easier to shoot shots when you share the ball like we do. There's Marcus Denman, transition, spot-up shot.
Austin Peay, to its credit, hung in there, and the first half was a very tight game. West Channels led the Governors with scoring, hit that three ball. It was a 33-32 Mizzou lead late in the first half, and then your guys exploded 15-3 before halftime to head to the break with a 16-point lead.
Although we shot the ball well, I just thought defensively we weren't there with the energy, and then, of course, I think with like 5 minutes to go, that's when you saw the spurts take place. That was Lawrence Bowers on a nice dish from Zaire Taylor, who felt a lot better in the game yesterday.
Yeah, good to see Zaire back. We didn't really mention that, but he suffered from the stomach flu. Played 4 minutes against Illinois. He still managed to get that victory, and he was back for a little more time on the court against Austin Peay.
Absolutely. That's Kimmy with his patented attacking and transition. Here our defense creates an easy opportunity for us. Mike Dixon, a nice flip back to Marcus Denman for the layup. Here's an inside pass to Keith Ramsey, and he knocks it down. We need to get a little bit more of that taking place with our team. How about Steve Moore on the hustle play right before half? Big momentum play to put us up, I think, 16 points.
Yeah, it was actually an 18-3 run. I need to correct myself before halftime to give you that 51-35 halftime lead. Second half, you really stayed at it. Kim English, they're staying with that one, and the lead balloons up over 20 points now.
There you see the sharing the basketball, moving the basketball. Keith Ramsey gives it up, gets it back from Kim English. Nice finish by Keith Ramsey on the transition basket.
Ramsey, one of 3 Tennessee Tigers on your team. You got those 4 Kansas City guys, 3 from the state of Tennessee, so they kind of put it at their home state school, if you will, the Governors, who didn't want to see those guys against them.
Yeah, absolutely. There's Lawrence Bowers stepping up. There's Justin Safford come off of a screen on a pass from Lawrence Bowers. Again, there's Kimmy with a tough move. Saw the lane, got to the basket, and the finish. Playing with so much confidence right now. That was a great pass from Tiller to Bowers for the finish.
JT doing what he does, assisting his inside guy there, and Tiller then gets one of his own here off the turnover ahead of the pack, and very solid showing by your guys again in the 94-79 win.
Well, again, it was a game of runs, and we had one of those runs right before the half, and I thought that was really big in this game. We went up 27 in the second half, and Austin Peay is a team that's not going to go away, and they just kind of hung around, but we were able to hold them off.
We brag a little about a Tiger freshman basketball player. It's time for a Missouri Employers Mutual Player of the Week. Freshman guard Michael Dixon had a season-best 16 points against the Illini with 5 assists and 3 steals. Then in the win over Austin Peay, Dixon scored 12 and had 4 steals. MEM, the state's #1 provider of workers' compensation insurance.